Right, let's get this Christmas party started, shall we? Please welcome Ricky Gervais, Jack Whitehall and Sam Ryder. It's like a wonderful band coming through the door there.
It's like the three wise men.
Yeah.
Well, or not, maybe. Yeah. Now,
Lovely start.
I stitched myself. Now, anyway, moving on. We have realised that you all have one thing in common, which is Wembley Stadium. Because you were there, weren't you, last Wednesday?
Yeah, this Wednesday, I just gone, yeah.
Yeah. Jack, you're there next week.
Yeah.
Sam, you have performed there. Mm-hmm. But I think you can actually beat the other two because apparently you built it.
Loosely. Like, I put a couple of hinges on some doors and levelled some floor. About it.
You're in the creation of Wembley.
If you got a picture of the place, I'll show you what we did.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Ricky, let's start with you, man. I mean, the Armageddon tour, it broke so many records. It lasted, am I right, just over a year? You're out there doing it.
Yeah.
Is that one of those tours when you finish it, you go, whoa, or do you miss it?
Yeah. It feels good. And I'd filmed it, and you want to get it. As soon as you film it, you want to finish it and get it out as soon as possible. So it was pretty perfect. I filmed it in October, and I finished it day before yesterday, and it's out Christmas Day. So it's perfect. But yeah, and it doesn't get any better. It's so luxurious. It's not like I'm in the back of a transit van. You know what I mean? I'm going to lovely places, staying in lovely. I can't moan. It's fantastic. But yeah, it's probably my biggest one ever. It was my favourite as well. It was my favourite.
So we can all see it, as you said, Christmas Day on Netflix.
Yeah.
What can we expect then in this one, loosely?
It's just more me, really. It's if you like me, right, you're going to love this.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's more me than ever. Yeah. If you don't like me, you are going to hate it. Yeah. Don't watch it. Don't watch. You know you're not going to like it. Well, you know you're not going to like it, so don't watch it.
All right.
Well, you've had your warning. Let's have a look.
My last show, Supernature, dropped on Netflix last year. Big backlash, wasn't there? Big backlash. People going, you can't say that. You can. You can. I did. Yeah. The inevitable backlash, which made it the most watched special of the year. So I've learnt my lesson.
I love it. You won't believe how hard it is to find a clip for the one show.
Oh, no, we know.
We know.
We know.
That is the only 30 seconds.
The only bit.
Yeah.
It was the only clip.
The rest, absolutely not.
No.
It was the only thing we could show. But it's a lovely clip nonetheless.
Lovely clip.
We mentioned it a second ago. Ticket sales broke records. Unbelievable, right? You're travelling around the world doing this. Why do you think, your comedy, why do you think it travels so well?
I don't know. I think I talk about universal subjects, AIDS, Hitler, famine.
We've got that clip as well.
Yeah. I just think I talk about big subjects.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think people are tired of being patronised. They want to go there. They want to laugh about bad things. I even say in that's what humour's for, to laugh at bad things, to get us over bad things, to face taboos in the face. They're not that scary. I think the more people go... when I first did this tour, I put out a tweet. I said, tell me the one thing you should never talk about in comedy.
Yeah.
1,000 people said 1,000 different things. And I knew they would. Yeah. So that was my set list.
Yeah, nice. But the thing is, loads of people came to see it.
They did.
But they all helped, in a way, the animals.
Yes.
Because, there's a side of you. This is that people don't know about, lots of people. But go on, tell us.
Well, we put the sort of most expensive seats on sale to cut out the touts, because touts usually buy the best seats and they put a huge markup. They sell them for 500 quid. So we put them out at a market price, like £200-300, and people who could afford it bought those the seats, and I donated the money to an animal charity, and we raised nearly £2 million.
Oh, I think we need to clap.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah, that's incredible.
I mean, as well, we saw Golden Globe nominations come out as well. You're nominated for a Golden Globe.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, I mean, being on the nominee side of things, would you prefer to be hosting an award show or receiving the award?
Well, there's less pressure receiving the award. That's fun. I mean, it's like the last time I did the Golden Globes was 2020, and they invited me to do it, and I said yes. I kept saying no, and they persuaded me, and I thought, well, that's Christmas ruined. Do you know what I mean? Because you're worried about it, and you have to write it, and then you get one go at it.
Yeah.
So it's the most nerve-wracking thing I ever do. I'm never nervous with gigs. Doesn't matter what it is, because I know I can say what I want, and I know I've done it, 100 times.
Yeah.
But with the Golden Globes, there's a lot of pressure because I don't want to fluff a joke. I don't care what the reaction is. I don't care who's offended. I don't care what the papers say.
Yeah.
But I don't want to fluff that joke.
Yeah.
So and I can't practice to 1 million people beforehand. You get one shot.
Yeah.
So that is more nerve-wracking than sitting in an audience waiting to win an award.
Well, there you go. Well, you got that luxury this time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This is better.
Armageddon is out on Netflix on Christmas Day.
Yeah, more from Ricky throughout the show. Plus, Jack will be telling us about his Bad Education Christmas special, and Sam's performing his brand new Christmas song.
But first, now I imagine, Jack, that your parents are traditional sort of people. Are you going to be talking about the Whitehall family Christmas traditions next week on tour? Does it feature?
I mean, the weirdest tradition we had was my dad used to make us stand for the Queen's speech every year, but not just for the national anthem, for the duration of the speech.
Oh, really?
And even on my first birthday, my mum found some old home footage of him holding me up by the arms as a baby to make sure that I was standing for the speech. Which is insane.
Do you still do it now?
I will not be doing that. Yeah, he still has to do it.
Wow. The tour is called Settle Down, and of course you've had a little baby, a little daughter called Elsie. How's it all going then, being a dad?
Yeah, good. Yeah, I mean, it's quite a lot. It's quite full on.
It's quite a lot.
There's
things they don't tell you.
Off to boarding school a lot sooner. And I'm having to do a lot of work. My girlfriend is doing way more work, to be clear. But she's very sweet. And I'm also finding myself turning into the parent that I swore I would never become. I said that I wouldn't be that guy that's showing everyone photographs of their children. First thing I did when I saw you,
I saw it.
I had the camera phone out. I was like, I'm that person now.
But she's gorgeous.
You'll be like that in the King's Speech.
Yeah, precisely. You'll be holding her up. Hey, now look, it is Christmas. Everyone loves a Christmas special. Bad Education Christmas musical special. Is this something you always wanted to do?
I think my problem is I don't really know what my limitations as a performer are. Right. And so I came up with this idea to do a big all singing, all dancing musical Christmas special. I can't sing, I can't dance, tone deaf, 2 left feet. So I come up with these ideas and then realise that I'm not capable of actually delivering them. Thankfully, Leighton Williams is in it as well, who's incredible at all of those things. So he carries the show, and he's the star of it. And I have a sort of fleeting cameo that they had to go to town on with the auto-tune afterwards, because it was an absolute disaster.
I mean, how proud must you be as well of Leighton in the Strictly final?
Yeah, amazing.
I mean, he's just been incredible, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's so great. And
he's brilliant.
I've known Leighton
isn't
obviously
he?
for 10 years, and he was on the show back in the day, and I've watched him kind of flourish and seen his career take him to these heady heights, and now watching him on Strictly every week and seeing him in the final. Yeah, I feel a little bit like a sort of proud teacher. He's amazing.
Well, there's a lot of pressure on him, but he's risen to the challenge, hasn't he?
Yeah, that jump split.
Well,
try it now.
Yeah, I taught him that move, but I couldn't in his gym.
It's time to see you performing, because we've actually got Leighton and Jack in Bad Education putting a Strictly performance together. Take a look.
You will be visited by spirits 3, each here to teach you a lesson. Heed their words or become like me, raped with a case of depression.
And a boring song, and a bad Sheila.
Stephen, please, you must listen to the spirits.
Yeah, I think it's fine. You're Scrooge.
Yeah.
Scrooge was never
my
meant to be able
limits.
to sing brilliantly.
Yeah, exactly.
So Alfie makes a return in this one to Abbey Grove School.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. I mean, only as a ghost in that
Right,
one
okay,
scene.
only as a ghost.
Now I'm really gone. Now it's just them. I need to stop going back to it now. But there's a new series in January as well with Leighton and Charlie and the whole new cast. So that kicks off in January as well.
But lots of the originals were in this one, and that must have been good fun, having everybody back together for a special.
Yeah, it's nice. And it does feel a little bit like a kind of school reunion every time we get back together and do something like this. And I'm so fond of all of the cast. And obviously I have been doing it with them for a while. So yeah, it's always fun to sort of dip back into it, but maybe no more singing if I do.
Yeah.
sing again.
When you were filming that show and still being part of it now, do you find yourself slip back into who you were at school? Do you know what I mean?
I think when I'm hanging around with them, like I feel way older though than I've ever done before, because it's now a new cast of new kids, and I felt old back in the day when I was doing it, and now I feel even older and even more out of touch and even more cringe. And everything I say, I hate myself. But like, that's why I can't go back to do it any longer, because that will only get worse as time progresses, and I become even more tragic.
I mean, but to be fair, Sam, I can imagine you at school.
Tragic,
did you have the long hair? but did you? Not so tragic, but like, did you have the long hair at school?
No, you'd be spot on though. To be fair.
I bet you were a good boy, though.
I was a bit just cheeky. I just like being in the music room.
Yeah, nice.
Trying to learn the drums and but
we can guess about you, Ricky.
I was a good boy.
Were you?
I loved school. No. I loved learning, and I was cheeky. I'd say things the teachers would, not like sometimes, but to make the rest laugh. But I was good. I went to school. I never missed school. I wanted to do all my O-levels and A-levels, which I did. And I was
model
good.
pupil.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, the Bad Education Christmas special and all the previous series are on iPlayer, and tickets for Jack's Settle Down tour are available now.
Yeah, now coming up, we'll be talking to Sam about his great 2023 that he's had, which included his triumphant return to Eurovision and loads of new music, including a brand new Christmas song.
Yes, he'll be giving us a special performance of that later. Oh, you've packed a lot in, haven't you?
That's mad. You can check out at BBC The One Show on social media for lots more where that came from.
Now then, Sam, we've got to get on to this new Christmas single that you're going to be singing at the end of the show. Your Christmas to me, even, is available on Amazon Music.
Yes.
Tell us about writing this one then.
Was done in August, and it was for a film that was on Amazon called Your Christmas or Mine Too.
Oh yes, we had the cast on.
Yeah, and it's funny you didn't know the name at the beginning, because nor did I really, because this song has totally come out. I know, I was just saying to Jack, like in the break, I was getting my monobrow plucked before this because we're so unexpected that this song is doing anything. That music video, I can't express how little money was spent on that, actually. And no offence, Amazon, if you're watching, but you know as well as I do. But it's just so much fun. We kind of wrote it for the movie, thinking that, like besides the audience watching that film, it wouldn't by osmosis kind of reach anywhere else into the charts or anything like that. But we've just been totally taken by surprise. So cool.
I mean, people are loving it. I mean, what does it take to write a Christmas tune, in your opinion?
You nick all the best bits. For me, like my favourite era of Christmas songs, late 80s, early 90s. It's a very like Darlene Love focused. Tina Turner sounding saxophones. So those big like Tim Capello like ripping saxes. Yeah. Dueling guitars, like very much like The Darkness. Like that wall of sound Phil Spector approach as well. I think it's really cool.
And a great jumper. Yeah. That always does it, you see.
Always.
Yeah, it's you. That's why people love it. They love you.
Bless you, mate.
Ricky, we worked out it's 20 years since the Office Christmas special.
Yeah.
20th anniversary.
Yeah, and
Boxing
people
Day
still.
and the next day.
I mean, people still love that. Watch it every Christmas.
Yeah, that's lovely. Look at me dancing. Jack was worried about him dancing. It's the worst thing. It's nearly as bad as a sex scene, which I'll never do, or a nude scene. But dancing is nearly as embarrassing as a nude scene.
We have the most iconic dance ever.
Well,
the Brent one.
Yeah, you can get away with it if you're meant to be the worst dancer ever.
Yeah.
But if I was ever out to dance seriously, I don't think I had to dance in the Muppet movie, and they just got someone else to do the legs.
Brilliant.
And I was embarrassed by that. I was even embarrassed by sort of singing and dancing, sort of. I mean, it's
knowing
silly.
they're going to replace your
silly.
legs.
Well, yeah, I mean, I said there's no way I'm going to do that. So they went, it's awful. But yeah, it's lovely. People are still watching it.
It is. Now, whilst we let Sam get ready for our Christmas finale, and a big thank you as well to our guests tonight, to Jack and Ricky, and of course to Sam. But the biggest thanks goes to all of you for having us in your homes every night.
Yeah, we hope you have a fabulous Christmas and the best New Year. We'll be back on Tuesday, the 2nd of January, 2024.
So to sing us into Christmas, here's Sam Ryder with Your Christmas to Me. Merry Christmas!
tree. You're the only gift I need, and I use up all my wishes if it only made you see what a special time of year, full of joy and festive cheer. There's no better night for miracles, and I believe it's your Christmas to me. Christmas to me. Ice cold wind as carols sing on the doorstep out in the snow. Fire so bright, it's a wonderful life. Everybody keeps telling me so. But when I see your starry eyes under that mistletoe, it make me wanna sing, let the jingle bells ring. It's time to rock and roll. Been a whole year I've been loving you, dear. Every day feels more like a dream. Snow on the ground when the shoppers are around as you walk down the street. People rushing home to spend the night with family. But stocking to the brim, baby, it don't mean a thing. It's your Christmas to me. Got a star upon the tree. You're the only gift I need, and I use up all my wishes if it only made you see what a special time of year, full of joy and festive cheer. There's no better night for miracles, and I believe it's your Christmas to me. Oh, yeah. Fairy lights hung, every carol's been sung, and the mold of wine's making me bold. For those who can't be here tonight, I hope heaven's decking a hall. We raise a glass to everlasting love for one and all. And leave a reindeer tree, only one more sleep to Santa comes to call. You're the star upon the tree. You're the only gift I need, and I use up all my wishes if it only made you see what a special time of year, full of joy and festive cheer. There's no better night for miracles, and I believe it's your Christmas to me.